I feel like my voice is shit this morning, so I'll be using a shitty text-to-speech website for this video. I'll likely use my actual voice in the February version, I swear.
今一つ。いや違うな。かっこよくおっきを二つ。あら、ナイスアイディア。食料は毒。毒を食べる。子供を共食いなんてもう古い。うんこ食って育つの。これだ。
Not the best way to start a video, I know, but what else do I begin with? Welcome to my thoughts and interests video for January 2021. I thought last year was a burning landfill, but on second thought I think it deserves half of one, considering this year might be an entire one of them. Or maybe 2020 was a quarter of one? I don't know. Before we begin, I have to admit something important. This is my first anime season where I'm actually watching more than one show, and the second one where I'm actually watching a show as it airs. The one other time I tried I failed because of school and procrastination and didn't finish it until now, more than a year later. How did I finally manage to do so? I remember that it's just like webtoon comics in terms of scheduling, except the experience lasts longer because I can read pretty fast. Yeah, I know, lame, but what did you expect? Anyway, let's begin my talk on anime. Okay, so out of the 4 shows I'm watching this season, there's one I have a lot to go on about. And that's the show, So I'm a Spider. So what? I mean, it's not that much to talk about, but I have a few more thoughts on it compared to the others. Well, maybe not that much, but let's just cut to the chase. Basically a bunch of teens die somehow, and while most of the reincarnated kids get turned into royalty and such, with an exception with one of them turning into a dragon baby, Watashi/I over here is reincarnated as a spider. Do I know why? No, I'm only watching the anime at the moment, and I'll get to the light novel and /or web novel after the anime ends, so I can compare it with the anime later down the line. I know apparently some people hate the human parts of the show, but I think it's necessary for them to include them in the story. Although, I've seen more people complain that the human segments are too frequent though, and they say that the human segments only occurred every 20 chapters in the original material. I say to them, it's a Japanese animated TV show adaptation, what the hell did you even expect here? Of course they gotta move things around. Now, I do have a couple issues so far with it, but they don't ruin the experience that much. Those being, 1, the mood whiplash with the ED. Wow. Now I get why people complain about these things. The ED is an absolute banger like the OP, even if it's probably spoiler hell if I knew what the actual lyrics were. But that mood whiplash. Oh, that mood whiplash. The other small problems I think of when I think of this anime are the spoilery OP/ED and the occasional bad CGI design or two, but it doesn't affect my experience much. Next up on the list is Osomatsu-sen Season 3. Not much to say here aside from how most yabai are cute. Also the OP, ED, and the comedy are awesome as per usual. So yeah, go watch it. Wait, Mocha is a cute show, and that's all I have to say about that. I mean, it's hamster cars. What else do you want here?
動物たちを作ろうと思ったけど面倒になって下請けに出した
Remember this? It's that, except anime. You saw the clip at the start, so you know it's about to get wild. Haha, I'm so punny. Anywho, this show is quite the hidden gem in the never-ending loads of continuations this season. Yes, it's an educational show a la Kemono Friends and Cells at Work, but who cares? The comedy here is gold. I probably won't spoil many of the jokes here because I want you to experience it for yourself, so I'll leave you with this. I heard somewhere that Venus was trans, so I shall call her a trans icon for the rest of my days. Also, Mato's cute. That's all I have to say because of how lazy my ass is at the moment. I'd talk about Astro Lost in Space, but I do not want to spoil all the good plot points in that show. It's so good, go watch it. I'd also talk about video games, but I don't think anyone on the planet cares that I only went through the trouble of pre-registering for Akugaki Kingdom for Pop Team Epic. Okay, why did I stay up all night for this 5-minute video? Next month's will be better than this, I swear. I should probably give a teaser for next month or something, I don't know. Will I actually start Tropical Rouge for Cure and talk about my first impressions and change my icon to this specific image? Or will I just talk about the Snoopy show the whole time? Will I talk about video games? Will I end up using text-to-speech again? Will I stop trying to link everything together through voice actors? Find out next time on Thoughts and Interests.
今日も一日頑張るぞい。
おそ松さんが 3DS で登場だぜ。あいつらとゲームで会えるなんて嬉しいぜバレ。あーこんなこともあったよな。おそ松さん松祭り予約しろよ。
バンダイナムコ